Uh, Today we will learn about Syslog server, how to configure Syslog servers and Cisco Packet Tracer. So welcome to this YouTube channel, Master in Tech. So let's. I have taken this topology. Here is one server and one switch and two routers. So I want to create a syslog server for these two devices. Suppose I have two devices in my network and I want to get all the logs from these two devices in my this server. So how can I get? Firstly, before this going forward, we have to know about what is syslog server. Basically, syslog logging protocol is a way network device can be used a standard message format to communicate with a logging server. It was designed especially to make it easy to monitor network devices. Devices can be used syslog agent to send out information notification message under a wide range of specific conditions. So syslog protocol, these log message indicates a timestamp, a severity rating, a device ID including IP address, and information specific to the event. Though it does have start coming, the syslog protocol is widely applied because it is simply to implement and is fairly open-ended, allowing for a lot of different proprietary implementation and thus the ability to monitor the almost any connect devices. So syslog work on all flavors of Unix, Linux and other NX as well as the Mac OS Windows based, but we are going to learn about in this packet tracer how we can create. So this method also works in real-time environment, so no need to worry that this is the only the simulation and we are creating and we uh, have no scope to learn in real-time environment. So not to worry, this method will work in each platform. So what is the necessity of syslog? So big advantage of the syslog that the log servers can monitor a vast number of syslog events via log files. Routers, switches, firewalls and servers can be generate log message as well as the many printers and other devices also. Syslog servers receives categories and store log messages for analyzing, maintaining and comprehensive view of what is going on everywhere on the network. Without the view, device can malfunction unexpectedly. Outage can be hard to trace. Okay, so this is enough to know about syslog message, what it does and what is the necessity of the syslog message. So let's create and configure how to do it. So firstly we have taken this topology and you can use as per your choice. So in this technology, let's create a communication from each device, one device to another device. So if I ping from this device and you can see that these are red signal, it's mean that the device are not able to communicate each other. So first we have to configure and for your verification let's check if it is able to ping or not. Ping 192.168.2.10, 192.168.2.10. So you can see no reply is coming. It's mean that we haven't done nothing configuration on this topology. So for one by one we have to configure these IPs on interface. So config host name, I am going to take an host name as the remote 2 remote to, we cannot give a space here. Remote to an interface. This interface gigabit Ethernet 0x0, gigabit 0x0, and IP address 192.168.1 dot, no, 2 dot, sorry 1.2, 255.255.255.0, 24/7 net mask, and no shut. No shut means the let's bring the interface up. So we have done IP configuration on this interface of this remote to router, and same we have to do on this remote one router also. So now enable config t host name remote 1 interface gigabit Ethernet 0x1, and IP address is IP address 1.1. So 192.168.1.1, 255.255.255.0, and no shut. So here we are able to see the green lights are on. It means that both interface can communicate each other, both device can communicate. And same we have to do on this interface 0x0. So interface 0x0, IP address as per given 192.168.2.1 and 255.255.255.0, and no shut. Okay, so and configure the IP on server also. So go to in the desktop tab and configure here the IP 192.168.2.10, and let's take the default subnet mask 24, and also the default gateway is 2.1, this. So now it's done. So it's time to check the communication from each one device to each another device, if it is able to ping or not. So go to the command prompt and ping the IP, this first IP 2.1. So 192.168.2.1. so you can see reply is coming from destination device, so it's mean that it's working. Let's ping this IP also 192.168.1.2. So here request timeout error is coming. It's mean that we are not able to ping. So what can be the reason? Reason is that we have not configured protocol. So for communication over the network internet, we have to do configuration routing protocol like EIGRP, Ospf, RIP, static or dynamic or BGP. So let's configure quickly Ospf. So config t router Ospf 1 network. So I'm assuming that you all know about Ospf, and if you don't know, so check another our video in the description below, or you can check on our channel. Zero dot 0.0.0255 and area 0. That's it in for this device. And for this device, here are the two networks, so we have to configure both networks. Config terminal router Ospf 1 network 192.168.1.0 area 0 and also 2.0 also network available. What adjacency? So show IP ospf neighbor. So you can see neighbor is off. So let's try to ping now. So one request timeout, 2 second request timeout, third request timeout. All packets went fail. What can be the reason? Why it is not able to ping? Show IP ospf neighbor. Yeah, so we can ping from here. Let's check why we cannot ping from here. Yeah, so now we can ping. So we have come to the main part. The main part is that how to get the log message in this server for each two device. If any interface, link or device fail, any types of alarm generates, so we will get the information in this server. So how we can do? Let's check on syslog. So currently syslog is on but no logs here. So let's do some quick configuration on this. Config t logging host. Logging is host the server IP 192.168.2.10 and logging on. That's it. So let's check if any log message. Yeah, so you can see two log message we found here. So what are the log message? That the logging host, this is the message, the same message we are getting on this syslog server also. So that is the beauty of creating syslog message. If I do anything like config t and I want to create one loopback IP, loopback net interface loopback 5. So here you can see one log message created but not in the server. So just refresh it and check the same log message we got here also. So this is the beauty of log message. So config t no interface loopback 5. So for loopback interface state change state to down. So same message we have to get here also. Yeah, so configuration and line protocol went down, change interface. So this is for this device. So you can see only one host IP we are getting because we have configured syslog message on only one router. So let's create on this one also. login host 2.10 login on. So let's check if we got the information about this one dot, not one dot and not one 2.1. So refresh it and let's 2.1. We got two log message. So I hope this is enough to understand creating syslog server to get any types of logs message in your network. So syslog messages are sent via user datagram protocol UDP port 514 514. UDP is what called connectionless protocol, so messages aren't acknowledged or guaranteed to arrive. So it is not guaranteed to arrive here, but it is we are getting. That's a good point. This can be drawback, but also leaves the system simple and easy to manage. Syslog messages are often in human readable format but don't need to be its header. Each message has a priority level, and which is good to know that if any message has some types of um, priority and indication like sys5 config line protocol 5 up down line link fail change 5 up down, so all kind of message you will get. Syslog 6 logging information. Okay, so that's enough for it. If you have any question, you can ask and feel free to put your comment over in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this. Thanks. Bye.